video on banana cake because I got some free bananas from Lidl. They do this thing on the app where when you spend some money, you press the button and it spins around and you get a free gift, hopefully. And I got some bananas. So I kind of thought, well, of course I'm going to take the free bananas. I don't normally eat them, but we'll make some banana cake out of them. And if I'm honest, I've struggled with banana cake. I've tried different people's recipes and it's never kind of quite worked. And I've kind of looked at their recipes and I think it's probably because they go on 2 bananas. They're like, but what on earth size are 2 bananas? So I think that's probably where I've kind of failed. But I found a recipe in one of my notebooks for banana cake, and I think it works. I think it works. If it doesn't work, what we'll do is we'll try another recipe. I think we'll probably do Mary Berry or Nigella. I got a feeling that their recipes will work. Or we might do a Delia. Or I'll have a look at all 3 recipes and kind of go, we'll see which one kind of works. But I got 5 bananas, so we'll do it like that. So this recipe is from my notebook. You don't need to see my writing and my spelling because it's shocking. So it's 100 grams worth of butter, 175 grams worth of caster sugar, 2 eggs. I'm presuming regular size eggs. I've got large, but we'll get to that in a second. 2 bananas, 125 grams worth of self-raising flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and 2 tablespoons worth of milk. I'm not going to put the milk in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rely on the eggs being 2 large eggs, and that will make up for a little bit of extra moisture, I think. So it's supposed to be a recipe that you just blend everything together. I can't get my head around that. I can't get my head around not pure creaming eggs, the sugar and butter. So I blended the sugar and butter first, and then we're going to put the eggs in. We'll blend that, and then we'll add the bananas, and then we'll add the flour at the last minute, and then we'll bake it, and we'll see how it turns out. It's smooth and batter-like, so we'll see how it goes. This is I don't know if it's a 2 or a 3 pound loaf tin. I think it's 2 pound loaf tin, but get as much of this out as possible. I'm gonna, if it works, I'll just use the same equipment again, so there's no point washing it. So I'm not that bothered about getting all of the cake mixture out. Otherwise, I normally would do. I'd normally get the blades out and scrape all the blades down, but I don't like using blenders like this because of they're just difficult to clean. And I don't have a dishwasher. I do at work, but I don't have a dishwasher at home. And still, like putting that in a dishwasher, I can't imagine that ever gets it clean. But I haven't used a domestic dishwasher ever. The last time, my grandma had one from the 1980s, or maybe 1970s, and I don't think that was particularly very good, but I think they're probably better now. But anyway, that's clean enough. So in an oven, and the recipe says 180 degrees, and we'll see how it turns out. Smells ready, so let's have a look at it. Yeah, there we go, that's ready. So we'll see how that turns out. If it sinks, sometimes they sink, but we'll let it cool and then we'll have a look at it, and if that works, then that will be my banana cake recipe. It's sunk a bit, as you can see, which I'm not best pleased with, because I thought this recipe would work. But let's have a cut into it and let's have a see what it's like on the inside. That's no good, is it? That's no good at all. That's no good at all. So therefore I think that the mixture's a bit too heavy. So I've made another batch and I put in an extra 25 grams worth of flour per banana. So whatever the recipe was before, I've added 50 grams worth of self-raising flour because there was 2 bananas. Just a little bit too much, and I made it with 3 bananas because that's what I had left. I just kind of thought, let's just do it. Let's just see if putting a bit more flour makes up for that bit of sagging. So we'll try these 2, and I think that might work. I think that's why, or maybe there's too much egg in it, which made it drop. But if there's too much egg in it, by putting more flour in, that kind of should compensate for it. But we'll see. See what they're like when they come out. They look done. We've got a nice crust on the outside of them. So we'll see if these fare any better when they're cool. Yo, those have worked. Well, let's cut into them first. So, but they haven't dropped much, which is what we wanted. So, and then we can compare against the other one. But I reckon an extra 25 grams worth of flour for every banana. And was it? So yeah, for every banana, an egg as well. So I'll do the recipe in the description, but we'll get the, hopefully. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? Look at that. That's much better than that. So I'm still going to eat this one, but so that one. Let's get that away. So down at the bottom, you can see it's got that where it hasn't cooked properly, but there we can see that has cooked properly. So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking that the original recipe called for 2 tablespoons worth of milk, and I think if you were to use a medium egg rather than a large egg, I would put in the milk. I'd also put in the extra 25 grams per banana in the recipe as well. Now if I was to use large eggs, I'd leave out the milk and still put in that extra bit of flour, and therefore that will kind of work. So I'll do both recipes in the description, and then it's there for me to have a look and for anyone else. Although those are a little bit problematic, aren't they? But they were there with that anyway. And we're going to taste it. I don't need to. It smells lovely, does that? But there we go. I think that's a success. Well, no, because it's got those gaps. But can I live with those? I'm not making it on a professional level. I'm not selling it. I'm eating it at home. So I'm okay with those bits. I'm okay with those gaps. So therefore, that's a success.